In this video, I am crafting the elemental stones from the fifth element. Decoys designed to distract Mr. Shadow, the dark sphere that is rapidly approaching our planet, an entity with one purpose: to destroy us all. To execute this, I'll be using the ultimate material XPS foam to recreate these ancient elemental relics. If these decoys distract the dark sphere long enough, the Supreme Being can awake and destroy the ultimate evil. This has to be the perfect plan.
Told you. Perfect.
With triangular prisms cut precisely on the proxon, it's time to mark out the ancient symbols of earth, air, fire and water. I'm using a permanent marker, mostly freehand, but with spacing accurately marked out with a ruler. Impending doom approaches and there is no time to waste. Once the marking is complete, I'm using a scalpel to carve around the outline to a depth of about 4mm before removing the unwanted material. And for this, a mask is essential, as I am using a hot wire knife and I begin to carve the elemental symbols, carefully melting the foam within the scalpel cuts. Meanwhile, Corbin Dallas has successfully located the fifth element and there may still be hope for this plan.
I don't know who she is.
Nobody knows who she is. No file, no ID, nothing. She's got a tattoo on this arm here.
Tattoo?
If you're here because you're a fan of The Lord of the Rings, then you might be asking, what even is the fifth element and how have I managed to get sucked into this world to save the planet from ultimate evil? Well, to put it in a nutshell, the fifth element is only the greatest sci-fi film of all time. I mean, I personally think it even beats The Matrix, Tron, Total Recall, Alien, The Terminator, and even Star Wars to the post. I know that's a pretty controversial take, so if you disagree, make sure to tell me loud and clear in the comments and correct my wayward ways.
Where are the stones?
The stones.
They're not here.
That's because they're here.
Stones, where are they?
In me.
And me.
Anyway, if these stones are going to pass for the real thing and actually save us from impending doom, then they are not going to only have to look the part, but they're going to have some weight to them. Mostly so that they don't fall over with the slightest knock. So let's fill them up with some sand and cement and give them some weight. If you're interested in using concrete in any of your projects, then I recommend a ratio of 3:1 sand to cement. This project is a project that I have had tucked away in the back of my mind ever since the film came out in 1997. And lately I haven't been getting the views, so it seems I can do whatever I want with my channel. And it so happens that I may get a chance to save the planet with this project. Although the pressure is on, no time to waste. If you're a crafting YouTube regular, you will have seen many painting tutorials and it's all pretty much the same thing, working your way up from the darkest colours to the lightest with variations of dry brushing and overbrushing. And for desert sandstone, the only thing to pay attention to is your colours. I have landed on burnt umber, yellow ochre and titanium white, all mixed in stages to achieve the desired result. Don't worry about the exact ratios, trust yourself, trust your own eye and trust the process. Painting terrain and craft projects is like baking, everyone has their own take. Do what feels right to you and make the changes that you feel are right for your project. With the painting complete, it is safe to say that these stones are looking awesome, but there is still some interstellar magic missing: divine light.
This divine light they talk about. What is divine light?
Aziz, light!
Much better, thank you, Aziz.
For these elemental stones to have any chance of saving humanity, then we need an ultimate source of power. LED light panels. This panel that I'm using is a basic ceiling LED light panel that can be easily wired to a standard plug, and it provides all the illumination that we need for this project. Of course, I will link the panel in the description for anyone who wishes to create their own illuminated prop display. To create the perfect footprint for my Elemental Stones ultimate weapon, I simply cut a 1 cm thick rectangle of XPS foam to the exact inner dimensions of the light panel, and then measured and carved the foam to fit the exact footprint of my elemental stones.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
All the while, Mr. Shadow, the dark sphere intent in destroying us all, is rapidly approaching the Earth. I wanted my Divine Light panel to only shine light in certain locations, so I had to spend some time masking off areas in preparation for a paint job, but also give it a more professional finished look. Not to mention supercharging this elemental weapon and giving us a chance to blast Mr. Shadow into oblivion. Apparently, Bilbo Baggins has lost faith and doesn't believe that we are going to complete this on time, but we have to keep the faith. This project is the only hope for the human race. Okay, project complete. Let's see if this weapon actually works.
Scanner imaging has confirmed the Dark Planet dead.
The planet seems to have stopped at 62 miles from impact.
If you have managed to make it this far into this video, the Earth owes you a debt of gratitude in helping me save terra firma from disastrous destruction. And speaking of gratitude, behind the scenes, my Patreon members have been cheering this project on from the sidelines, and without them, all hope would have been lost. These unwavering heroes are pinned in my comments, forever to be remembered as those who didn't let me fail.